have a monkey in your pants?
Right guys, welcome back. It's been a little while since the last one of these, but this is Bad Influence Season 1, Episode 6, Fan Commentary. What delights will be in store for us in this episode? What pointless educational content shall we see? Only time will tell. Let's go.
Hi, in today's Bad
Nipples,
Influence,
sorry.
we're doing Indiana
Leopard
Jones
nipples.
straight on the Mega Drive.
What is that? Indiana Jones on the Mega Drive. Look at them, see it. Oh, Andy.
And I'll be using a home computer to edit some of the finest footage ever shot in the Bad Influence studio.
Andy.
And Z reports
Crane, I hope you
Nintendo
got paid
hotline.
well for this job.
These people are the best game players in the world, and they spend all day helping other people.
Mr.
with
Z
stuff.
or Z, right? Z or Z. He lives in America. He talks American.
That slimy furtlers, something
Oh my
interesting.
god, shit, son, Namrood, you need to tidy up your fucking hell. What's that?
For a cheat.
Christ, I'm just having a good look about.
Cheat. And here's one
Look at all those
for Bill and Ted's
motherboards
excellent
and shit.
adventure
A Spy
on
Game
the
Boy.
Game Boy.
There we go, I was
To
going to say a
jump
Spy
straight
Game
through
Boy.
to level 8, the Abyss. Simply type in 555677.
I was going to say, how'd you type in 5556737 on the Game Boy? It has no numerical
To get
buttons.
to level 9, Paradise, type in 55564.
What game are you playing, Namrood? Did I miss something?
Type in
Was I talking too much?
55518.
You have numbers on your nipples, Nam.
If you've got any complaints
Violet's
about the
gonna be
program,
jealous.
please phone our producer on 9555732. Alright, Andy, you can get on
You
with the program
slimy
now.
fellers.
No, that's fine. No, really, no problem.
Well, thanks very much
Carry
indeed,
on.
Nam. Yeah, right, thank you. Now, just clear off, would you?
Really, I so wish they didn't do these educational pointless bits. Just do
Camera of yours.
computer reviews and hardware reviews, and there's an Amiga. 500
500
plus, or it might be a 1200, or it could just be a 500.
Software package for the Amiga that allows you to edit sound and pictures from either your camcorder or your normal VHS
No
player.
way.
First thing you've got to do is load in what you've just recorded. So I'll plug in my camcorder into the computer, and then I'll do like all good directors do and check my rushes back. Excuse me. Now then, how is Nam looking?
I am watching in amazement, and I'm waiting to see what the lights Andy creates with
And I'm
the
now loading
Amiga.
in what I just shot on the camcorder into the computer through this bit of equipment here. It plugs into the hard drive port on the side of your Amiga, and it's called a digitizer or a decoder. What it does is it translates
Isn't
the
this
information, the
exciting?
sound, and the vision from the camcorder.
Do you use a
or the
joystick
video
to play it? Do
recorder
you? Fuck,
into a
Andy, move
language
on,
that your
come on.
computer can understand.
Ooh, it's not even
And once
colour.
it's all in there, you can do some really interesting stuff with it. Look, you can watch it forwards by dragging that along,
Forwards,
or you can watch it backwards.
backwards. What else
Or
can I
by
do, Andy?
changing up here the
Hope this
frames
isn't
per
expensive.
second, you can watch it faster, or even
Guess what? Slower.
slower. The most interesting stuff starts when you select this window, the edit window, because now all the video that I shot is being represented like a film in frame after frame after
I must
frame.
admit, it's better than the
So
ballet
I want to
section
find
that
some
had a few
interesting bits from
episodes ago,
now.
but
There was a bit, so we can start him there.
what
and then have
teenager
him
that had an Amiga
throw that over
500
his
or
shoulder,
500
and if we
plus
end that there,
back
and then
in
I
the
select
day?
the
It
loop
could be a
window, we can
1200, I
watch him
doubt
throw
it.
over his shoulder again and again and
Would
again and
buy
again
this
and again.
hardware and software
Thank
to
you, Nam,
use
that's quite
with
enough of
a
that.
camcorder.
Using these other windows here, you can chop bits out, you
Because
can make
really,
it go backwards, you can put
I
bits
don't-
in, take
but
bits
they're struggling
out,
for
change it all
content.
around. Along the bottom here is a pictorial representation of all the sound that went in on the video I've just shot.
A
You can play
pictorial
it, or using these
representation?
lines here, you can drag it along and
Christ,
listen
I've never
to
heard
what
that
you
called
recorded.
that before. I'm just
Now,
editing the sound here on
there's me.
this lower section, which is a
Now, where's
pictorial
Violet saying,
representation,
"Stop messing about"?
apparently. Oh, DJ Andy's getting going with his
Now, if I
little
take this one here to
audio
the end of
mixing.
"Stop Messing About," that's quite small, but I can enlarge the area of sound by using zoom.
Why do you talk to me
Play
like
that
I'm a
back.
bloody special face, Andy?
Now we
I
go
am
to
not special.
the sequencer and find some pictures of Violet saying "stop messing about." Now she was wagging her finger at the time, wasn't she? There she is.
There's
the
nipples,
beginning.
leopard
So we'll put
printed
that into the
nipples
start
pointing her wacky finger at me.
Messing about. Put that as the end point, and we can program both the sound and the pictures to key W on the keyboard. So now when I hit W, I can
My
scratch Mix Violet.
God, I'm going to sleep
I
better at
actually
night
put,
now that I've
Nav
seen
in
this.
earlier on the Q key.
I want to see the reviews.
The software and the digitizer will cost you about 70 quid. It will run on all Amigas. And
Oh, that's not that
Atari's.
bad,
I think
actually.
it's really good value for money. Obviously, it's not a full-blown editing package, but it's great fun when you
I
do
thought
this
it was
to
going to be a
violate.
hell of a lot lower, bit more, but really, what can you do with it with the
Andy.
exception of
Hollywood
that?
is waiting
Mega Drive!
for you. And while we're on the subject of great movie
With a
directors,
Philips
our
monitor,
main
I think,
review
is
this
it?
week is Indiana Jones 3 on the Mega Drive. Based on the film The Last Crusade, and you know the story. You've got to beat the baddies,
Snares.
find the Holy Grail, and rescue your old dad while you're at it. Here's Adam.
That child was wearing a waistcoat. Adam. I like Adam in his glasses.
It looks to me like they spent loads of money on the license and virtually no money on the game at all. The graphics and sound are rubbish, and the gameplay is even worse.
I'm sure I've played this game and it is actually absolute guff pants.
Quickly avoid the rocks to get into the second one and jump at the right time to avoid falling in the water.
Mega Drive sound at its best, sorry
It
people.
just shows how much the game is
A lot of
based
Mega
on
Drive
the
fans out there,
scale.
but come
The
on.
graphics are so pitiful. Just look at that background and
Maybe it's
easily
just this
get
game,
more
but the
powerful.
sound is
If you're not
nasty on the
doing so
Mega
much,
Drive.
Just use your money and get a video instead. In a way, this game's cheap and nasty.
Cheap and nasty,
than
Andy.
manufacturers
Is
and
your name
nasty
Andy?
for us. It can take 10 weeks to save up for a Mega Drive.
10
So
weeks?
it's important to get one that's good.
10
I wanted
weeks?
to give
Hold
this
on.
0 stars, but
Let me
scoring
work
only
out.
goes
10
down
weeks?
to
What
one,
do you
so
do
when
for
it
a
is,
job
I'll
that's
waste
going
my
to take you
money
10
on
weeks? I know you're a child.
It's not that bad. The whip effect's excellent, and
$39.99.
I'd have to
There you
mark
go.
it down a bit though,
39
because the first level's pretty
99
difficult.
divided by.
I
He
expect
gets
a lot more from a 16-bit game.
paid
And the
£3.99 a
Mega
week.
Drive is definitely capable of more.
Or pocket money.
They're just
That would
churning
make more
out any
sense.
old stuff for Christmas.
Or he's got a cheap paper round.
And so the final scores for Indiana Jones. The boys gave it
One.
a dreadful 1 out of 5.
That's
and the
bad
girls liked
news
it a bit
bears,
better,
that is.
3 out of 5.
$3.99 a week for your pocket money. That's even worse.
If you're a Nintendo fan over here, and who isn't?
Me.
Even
No, I
President
mean I am.
Bush is rumored to play.
Sorry, you
You'd
were
be
distracting
away
me with
from
your
me
big
here
wide
more
eyes.
than a few seconds a day.
Try to
Starters,
hypnotize me
you
to
can
like
snack on
Nintendo
Mario
with your
cookies.
googly eyes.
There's everything from pie tins
Hold on,
to
what the fuck did he
placemats,
just eat? Was it
from bags
was it
to
Nintendo
poofos,
cookies?
From socks to underpants.
I want
But I'm
Nintendo
not gonna show you
cookies.
those.
No,
Actually,
I don't want to watch. I want a Nintendo
this
cookie.
is Cafe Mario in Nintendo's American headquarters in Seattle.
No
The people
way.
who eat their ham on rye, hold the mustard here, are among the best game players in the world because
What?
they're the people who man the hotline.
Hotline?
Nintendo gameplay, this is Robin. How may I help you?
Hi Robert,
They're
I'm stuck
called
on
game
Tetris. I can't
counselors,
get past
and
the
they go through
title
a
screen.
grueling training program that lasts about 8 weeks and involves knowing pretty much everything there is to know about every game.
Okay. The hammer is located in the big chest. Have you seen the big chest yet? No? Okay, get the big key.
No?
No. Well, we got some work
Oh
ahead
my
of
god,
us.
that child on
The
the other
service
line
runs
is
every day from 4
fucking
o'clock
his
in the morning
parents
to 10
severely.
o'clock at night.
I bet that
And
call
since
is
it
costing a
started,
shit
they've
ton.
answered 42 million questions.
I really do.
Once you knock the 2 heads off, then you'll be able to defeat the middle head, but you have to have the other 2 heads defeated first.
What's it?
Games
What
counselors
was he talking about that while he was playing an American football game for?
a walk of just about any
Games
type of
counselor.
life.
I want to be a
But
games
you definitely
counselor.
have to have a love for video games and, of course, the dexterity to be able to play those
Really? You
games
just
as well.
sit
It's a
and play
tough
games
job,
and
but
talk
somebody's
to
gotta do it.
teenagers who are fucking their parents up and raking up a big phone bill?
No, it's in one of the rooms.
It's in one of the rooms. Child on the
And
other
if the
call.
geniuses get stuck, these
Other
are
end
the
of the call.
instructions of every game ever made. And this whole thing is just for NES.
Okay.
We have a library of over 6,000 games available for anybody who wants to play the games. But it's pretty wild.
I think
you wouldn't
they're
think
just
that they'd
talking
have to
shite
know
on
all
the
that stuff
phone.
upstairs, but they
I
also
saw
get
that
something
man
from
there
a large
talking
database
nonsense
of
on the
information
phone
that we have.
while looking at a completely different game,
Good.
playing a completely. He was
Some
just
really
getting
good
paid
kids calling up
to
and
talk
very
shite
articulate
and
and
play
seem to know what
another
they're talking
game,
about.
whatever game he
And,
wanted by the
I've
looks of
even
it.
talked to a few senior citizens in their 70s, and they're proud of it.
70-year-old gamers, dude.
Yeah. Nintendo is funding some
I would like that
university
stand
research
there.
to try and
The
find
Super
out what it
Nintendo
is that
stand.
makes video
That would be.
games
That would look awesome.
so addictive. Come on.
Awesome in my room.
There's definitely one game right now that they're getting a lot of
Zelda.
questions on, and that would be Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Do, 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 do.
In fact, we're receiving
Correcto.
over 50,000 calls a week on that game alone.
How much?
If you have something right with, I'll get you
I missed what he
directions
said.
to the ladder.
Okay, we want the blue ones to be up and the orange ones to be down.
Okay.
And then if we jump off the ledge, we can go up the staircase and then go to the upper left door.
Why do you sound like
Okay.
that all the time?
Does that make sense?
No.
Yes, I think so.
I've only
thanks.
spent £60 on your
Slimy
phone call.
fellas,
Tell me more.
Come with me to a small island off the coast of Australia.
Australia, mate.
This is a
What
cheat
game
for-
we playing now?
This is a cheat for Tasmania. Now, to
Tasmania?
choose levels, simply plug in 2 control pads the right way up. Then press A, B, C and start on both control pads at the same time when the title screen appears. Then press start.
I'm listening now. I'm taking it in.
Begins.
But oh, what's going on?
Now, if you're stuck on a game,
I'm not going to
say
it.
Don't phone Nam and
But
don't
that's a wrong
hotline
top. That is
discount you too.
offending my
And the
eyes.
number
That
is
leopard shit.
0703 65
Magic
22
eyes. Remember them
22.
magic eye pictures?
Now,
You
this
go
week's
squinting a bit
previews.
cockeyed and you see a picture. That's what your top is, Violet.
Parodius, one of the hottest imports over the past few months, will be officially available for the
Parodius.
SNES in February. A game with a ripe sense of humour, the action
I don't
takes
think
place
I've ever
in
actually
Oddworld,
played it.
invaded
I
by
obviously
huge
have heard
fishy
of it.
types. By the time you've encountered the sumo wrestlers,
Is it
dancing
available
girls
for
and
the
penguins,
North American
you won't be able to
SNES?
hit your joypad for laughing.
I will look
Good news
while
for Game Gear
Nipples
owners. Sega
speaks.
have brought out their special brand of batteries for their
Hey?
juice-guzzling handhelds, priced at $3.99 for 6. Apparently, they give you 5 hours play, which brings down the running cost to about 80p an hour.
Sega batteries.
Inca is
Sounds
one
like
of the
they're
most
just
stunning looking games I've seen in a
fucking
long
people
time.
up there,
Out on PC this
taking
week
the
and
piss.
soon available on CD-ROM. It uses digitized versions of real actors to recreate
No,
mystical
no games
Inca
like that ever
civilization
took off apart
500
from
years
Mortal
ago.
Kombat,
You play
maybe.
the chosen one, El Dorado, and
There's
with the
so
help of an
many
old Inca
CD
spirit,
sort
have
of
to fight the invading
CD games, I was going to say,
conquistadors to retrieve
PC
the
sort
three
of
powers
live
of
action
time, matter,
digitized
and energy,
games.
and restore the ancient Inca Empire.
This weekend sees the Games Master Live show, a huge games jamboree
Oh,
organised by our
that's
colleagues
it.
at Channel
Show the
4.
better show.
It runs from Friday to Sunday.
That's
at the
like
Birmingham
fucking.
NEC and even includes
Oh,
an
it's
exact
like.
replica
It's
of the
bumming
Games
up your
Master
enemy, that
Oil
is.
Rig set.
Now for some more games reviews.
Here we go. What is
Zyconics on
this?
the Amiga is a colourful puzzle game in the style of Tetris and
Now,
Columns.
considering
Your
I am a
mission is
massive
to stop
Amiga
the blocks
fan,
falling
I
off
have
the
never heard
screen.
of
Here's
Dy.
Kathy to show us how.
What's it called?
This is an excellent
Zyconics?
game. You've got to try
But
to
I must
make
play it.
diagonal and horizontal lines to make the screen clear.
Looks a bit like
Music's really
Tetris
brilliant.
mixed
You
with
can pick
clacks.
jazz or rave or funk or
To
soul,
be honest
or
with
whether
you,
want
that's
to
what
just
that
switch it
reminds
off.
me of. Especially,
There are
yeah,
lots of different
the
sorts
size
of
of the
bombs
blocks,
and
the shape of the
exploding
blocks.
balls, which blow up your blocks. Some of them are quite good because
just a
they get
fucking
rid of
rip-off of
things
another
you don't
game.
want. There are 4 different games to play, but they're all much the same.
Ah, much the
The game gets
same.
faster and faster as the screen fills up, so it gets harder to control.
I like that girl's accent.
I
Harder.
definitely buy
No idea
this.
where you're
It's
from.
good
If anybody's
value for
watching
money.
this who is
It
from the
costs
same
less
place
than
where they say
£20.
harder.
Brilliant game, great
I'm sorry, I'm
music,
not
but you
taking
have
the
to stop
piss.
playing it after a while because the pastel shades hurt your eyes.
They hurt your eyes?
It's great for improving your hand-to-eye coordination. It's fun to play.
They
and
hurt
great
your
to watch
eyes?
too.
And the
I think
scores
it's
for
because
Zyconics,
them
the
bloody
boys
milk
gave it
bottles
an
you're
average
wearing
3
are
out of
zoomed
5,
in,
but
so
the
you're
girls liked
sitting
it a
like
bit
1
more. They
millimetre
gave it
away
4
from
out
the
of
screen
5.
and the telly's hurting your eyes, not the pastel colours. How does he get on with sunlight outside if pastel colours hurts his eyes? Bomb Jack.
Revamp. But does it work as a handheld?
Awesome
Here's John
game.
Pierre.
I don't think this works well for the Game
What?
Boy. It's just too weak.
Hey?
It's the kind of scoring game that should stay in the arcade.
It's a scoring.
Every 5 levels you
No.
come to one without any
It's not a
platforms.
scoring game, you
Here
plum.
it's easy to pick up points.
Points is not the point, it's
Well,
getting
there
past
goes
the
another
levels.
level. They're quite short.
Yes, that's right, because you collect
This is a
bombs and
slow
then you
game
go to the next
option.
level. It's an
I
arcade
don't
game,
see
you
the
plum.
point. It just makes the whole game harder.
What makes the game
The
harder?
whole idea is dated, and there are better things out for the Game Boy.
Oh my god, wash your filthy face, it's
just an
Bomb
average
Jack, come
game.
on.
I wouldn't pay £25 for it.
No, sorry, I agree, you wouldn't pay
Great for
£25,
staying in the
it's rubbish.
Amstrad and the Commodore 64. This one's not as good. The baddies are too random. And
Baddies.
you can't see what's going on clearly.
It's because your hair is covering your
Play
face.
this game in
Oh,
the arcades when I was
he's going to
younger.
complain about the
Maybe it's
Game
'cause I'm
Boy's
older now, but I don't really think this
monochrome
version
colours
works, so
hurting
I'm
his
going to
eyes
buy
because
this.
pastel colours hurted
And the
his
scores
eyes
for
on the
Bomb
Amiga.
Jack. The boys gave it 3 out of 5.
4.
An average score. And the girls also gave it 3 out
No.
of 5.
Not a big hit, that game wasn't.
We get thousands of letters every week to this programme begging, nay, pleading to come into the studio and be part of the experience that is Bad
I
Influence.
never sent a
Now,
letter,
some people
Andy.
write us 1 letter, some people 2, some people even 3. But a couple of guys from London have sent us a whole sackload. These are all from
Really?
Roger and Stephen Wright. What could we do after all
Roger and
those
Stephen
letters
Wright,
but
you
invite
need to
them
get a
in
life,
over
children.
here? It also has
I want to
nothing
know
do
what
with the fact that they are popular
Wow.
and fresh. Welcome to Bad Influence, guys.
Thanks very much,
Good to
man.
see you.
How you
Now,
doing?
we are the computer games programme to be on. So, as
What?
hardcore players, we'd like to know your top 5, please.
Top 5. Well, I'll start with boxing, Buster Douglas boxing.
Has anybody heard of these two people
I like the
pop
moves. You can get
group
some real serious sound effects. It's quite funny as
ever before?
Number 4.
Paperboy.
That's
That's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Why that one?
Avoiding all the cars, checking newspaper in boxes. Nice.
Oof.
Okay, number 3.
Sonic the Hedgehog, of course.
Well, yeah, everybody is into Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 2.
Number 2, I reckon, what do you reckon number 2 is?
Number 2,
WWF Wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
saw
good
this,
game.
The Future Show at Earl's Court, actually Jim Duggan was there. I like the moves, you know, you can...
I like
they're
the
really
moves.
realistic, aren't they?
Yeah, you can climb on the ropes, you can...
Who are these two guys? Just let's get some random pop group that's just started out and absolutely tossed Bad Influence. We will pay you to have these people on your show.
Number 1, come on.
It's got to be.
Street Fighter 2.
And we'll just let them
So
talk
you fancy
shite.
yourself as Street Fighter 2 players, do you?
Well, yeah.
Fancy taking on a Bad Influence challenge?
I throw down anybody out there. Nobody can beat me at Street Fighter 2. No, we're not talking the new ones. I mean, old original Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, whatever. Nobody can beat me.
On Street Fighter 2. Who's going to take him on?
I used to play the arcade constantly.
Okay, Rog. Have you picked the characters that you want?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Rog.
Guile against Chun-Li.
Okay, you ready?
Guile and Chun-Li. Interesting choice of characters.
Street Fighter 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Well, Roger's doing some spectacular moves.
Who is who?
Anything yet.
Chun-Li's getting a Chun-Li's getting a kick to the face.
He's over and kicked again. Your life's running out of Roger.
Chun-Li is being rubbish.
Really well.
Rubbish. Come on, Guile.
Walkover springs to mind, doesn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, this has to be...
Come on, Rog, you can't lose for us.
My 4-year-old son could play Street Fighter better than these two. And the Bad Influence guy was supposed to be like an expert. Have you seen a flash kick or a sonic boom from Guile yet? I haven't. Amateurs at best. Seriously.
Guile wins.
No, there's still one more round. Andy, there's still one more round. It's the best of... No, it's not. It's the first person to win 2. Fresh. Never heard of it.
Beep, 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 beep. Medical flash.
Hello, Namrod. Beep, 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 beep.
Fresh air are very, very bad for you.
What?
Do not do it. Exercise rots your brain,
Does
makes
it?
your trainers smell, and causes sweat. Pugh. Fresh air and sunlight make your skin go all funny. So keep your curtains closed all
And that's
day.
why you look
In
pale
fact,
as
the
shit,
closest
son.
you should ever get to exercise or
Because
outdoor
you don't
activity
go outside
are
and you
game
don't
time
like
super tennis
exercise.
on the SNES.
Oh,
Even that
classic
one's
game.
So use this cheat when you're playing.
I do have
singles.
right, left, down,
First of all,
ball.
get control
Ball.
pad 1 and press your
Ah,
select
B-A-L-L. I
then
get it.
move over to control
I have
pad
that
2
game for the
and press
SNES.
R twice, left
Awesome.
once, down once, then
It's just
B,
me or is that cartridge
A,
missing a
and
sticker
then
on the back of it?
LL. That spells ball.
That looks
Get it?
bizarre.
Then go over to control pad 2 and use your B and A buttons to change your top line to Fs. Then finally press select.
Select.
And you've got the ultimate tennis player. And after all that, I've come over a bit funny. I think I'll have a lie down.
Okay. Waistcoat. There's a waistcoat girl. So I told you about the waistcoat girl earlier on. Oh, look at that person. She's got a Mario jumper. That's cool. And hair that's mental. But most importantly, the Mario jumper's cool.
That was Street Fighter 2.
Why does Andy just look like such a
Then came this one.
grade A dickhead? Yep, there we go. Let's be a dickhead again.
This was number 3.
Don't get me wrong, I like this show, but look, dickhead.
If you didn't get that, you've been living under a rock, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I'm gonna join in.
Number 4.
Tetris, winner.
Tried to nip the wall that game. Tetris.
Awesome.
And finally,
What's that? Don't tell me.
the Lemmy.
No, Andy, I was supposed to be guessing it.
First correct answer out of the Bad Influence waste paper basket came
Waste
from
paper basket?
Daniel Desborough, who lives at Spring Lane, Seabrook, Hythe in Kent. Congratulations,
Well-
enjoy your recording, and if you need anybody to help on backing vocals, I'm
What
available at
what was he winning? Because you
This
basically
week's
just gave out the
competition prize
address.
is a Menacer and a Bad Influence t-shirt. And
Cool.
the question is, which actor played Indiana Jones's dad? Answers on a postcard
Oh,
on
I
the
don't
Down
know
Online
that.
Mark competition to arrive no
I'm
later
gonna try and do
than
the magic
Sunday.
guy on your top,
Don't forget
Violet.
the Bad
What can I
Influence
see?
magazine
What
in
can
the
I
shops
see?
now, and other than that, I'll see you same time, same place next
Nipples.
week for Bad Influence, or I'll see you 9:25 Saturday for What's Up, Doc.
Hang on a minute, that's normally my line.
There you go, guys. That was season 1, episode 6, Bad Influence. I really wish they'd stop those bloody educational bits and getting useless pops group stars that we've never even heard of before. And this on the screen is the data blast. You record it with your VCR machine, and frame by frame, skip it when you watch it back, and it gives you all this useless information. But as always, guys, thank you much for watching. Please join me next time for another episode of Bad Influence Fan Commentary.